Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina, and a storm might be surging as the Hurricanes are taken to the ice tonight. The Hurricanes get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Redirected shot. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in. I really like the way they moved the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
The Hurricanes didn't wait long to open this one up, did they here, Cheryl?
Not at all. I mean, that's how you take any life out of your opponent and send a very clear message right from the onset of the game that we are going to dictate play, scoring in the opening minute. Unbelievable.
The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Marner. Sends it over to Nyes. Toronto's got it along the wall. With the backhander! The blocker saved by Anderson.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Here's a shot. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Boom! Oh, nowhere to go on the play.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Lets it go. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Wall. Grabbed along the boards by Riley. And here's the pass to Nylander. Makes some space. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Centering feed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. What a steal in his own end. Here's the collision.
McCabe's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
The Leafs will play it in their own end. Intercepts the pass at center. Centering feed. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. And that's blocked from someone in front. Shuts him down. Angles it over to Domi. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Oh, what a move. Oh, what a slick stop by Wall.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Stoppage and play offside the call.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Past the midway mark in this period. Carolina's up 1-0. Holmberg's won the draw. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Carolina's gained possession. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
They'll play some 4-on-4.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent, too.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And now he moves it to Stahl. Shot! Gets a piece of it and will play on. Puts it on net. Oh, it stops him again. From one point man to another. No room for that one to get through. Feeds it over. whistle icing the call. Here in the late goings of the period, Carolina's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Shot! He stopped it! He stopped it!
He's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Wall's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
And a great save! Trying to escape the defensive zone. And he sends it across to Benoit. And that's picked up by Slavin. Puck grabbed by Fast. Oh, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! The Hurricanes have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Big time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
4 seconds, and that carries off a body in traffic. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Leafs continue to find themselves chasing the game here, James. I mean, you look at the possession numbers, they really haven't had the puck at all, so they're getting worn down right now.
Takes a shot. Spectacular save on the play. Brings it up. The pumps and stays out. Denies him with the save. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. You're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
First look tonight at their power play unit.
Getting their first power play opportunity in the game, and here comes the top power play unit in the league. They're so dangerous and effective. It is extremely difficult to fend against them.
And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Answered the call there. Cole's going to hang on for a whistle. Holmberg's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D-zone.
Wall's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end.
Nice is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
Toronto's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Carolina's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Gains the zone through center. Makes a move in front. Big save.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
And he came up Solid stop on that play. They've got numbers. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Anderson. Here's a short pass to Chatfield. Carolina's gained the line and into the zone. Simple glove save by Woll. Directed over to McMahon. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Here's a chance. And he makes the easy save. And he slides it quickly to Gostisbehere. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Shot in front. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Pass a puck on the outside. Here's a shot. Misses the net. Puck picked up. They score. And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
The Hurricanes are on cruise control now, extending the lead to 2-0, Cheryl.
They've been cruising and they've been driving play, James. In the O-zone, they're just throwing everything at the net. They're crashing it as well. So a lot of opportunities, and they capitalize on that one.
A shot! Denies him on the play! Picked up along the boards by Martinic. Broken up by Tanev. Toronto's got the puck now. Taken along the wall by Domi. Yerncroft's lugging the puck. They've got an odd man rush here. And then stopped ending the rush. Anderson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Carolina's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. On the attack along the boards. Denies him in front.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Tosses it to Matthews. Broken up in the neutral zone by Roslovic. Quick pass to Marner. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Matthews. Tremendous stop by Woll.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Quick feed to Fost. They've got numbers here. Chance in front. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Carolina's gone up by 3 here in the late stages of period number 2. What's impressed you most tonight for the better part of the first 40 minutes of this one?
Shot selection, no question about it. They've had the majority of shots on net. Listen, you have to create your own lanes, but it's the mindset to attack and put it towards the front of the net that's really impressed me.
Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 talents on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, and he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
Carolina's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
Shot! Oh, scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored. Leafs finally show some life here, but it's still too much to not enough at this point.
Yeah, they've been out-battled, they've been outscored, and they've just been outplayed this whole game, but they've got to use that goal as a positive reset and just look forward.
Oh, what a save in front!
Walls made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Moves the pass in front! Can't get the shot off! There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Toronto's first two periods have been a poor example of puck protection and possessing the puck, James. They've turned it over at a high rate. They haven't supported it. They've been back on their heels, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
Here's a shot! Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within two if they want to find a way back in this game. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Leafs haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this two-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They got to find a way to get some chances.
Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Roslovic's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Let's get the call here. The Leafs are being called for tripping. Moves it to Tanev. Slides it over to Benoit. Picks off the pass.
The Hurricanes are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Holmberg's got it against the boards. Kicks that one away to keep it from going in. Cutting to the front of the net. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
The shot's come from the middle of the ice.
He scores! And there's the hat trick and let those shovels fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Carolina's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so. And you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Carolina's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Stahls won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that's blocked. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. Carolina's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure
The Hurricanes have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Stahls won the draw, and they're on the attack.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the entire group that they're playing against.
Off target. Looks to set up at the point now. And that one's turned away.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Carolina's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Big-time stop. Sends one up to Riley. Poked away in the offensive end. Orlov stick handling in his own zone. Fires it on net. And that goes off course off a body. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Carolina's regained possession of the puck. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Right on the doorstep. That's blocked. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Riley. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Carolina's got the puck. And it's a quick pass to Blake.
Carolina's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective. They contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
And that's taken by the defense. Lets it go. And there's the save. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Fires it. Takes that one right in the logo. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. The Hurricanes are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Carolina's got the puck. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, a true trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. What a save on the play.
That's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Bumped off the puck. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Breakaway. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Hurricanes are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Here's a short pass to Faust. Look at this. Turned aside with a glove by Ward. Pass across to McCabe. Quick pass to Tanev. And he takes the dish. He got all of that hit. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Lays into the body on the play. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here in this one. Carolina's power play really the story in this one, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Certainly, when you look at the scoreboard and the number of times they had power play goals, you'd have to say it, wouldn't you, James? But the ability to get to the net front, that's something that they did really well. They paid the price
fans are getting loud here. Cheryl, this just started as like a tip of the cap to the fans, and this has now become a great hockey tradition here at the Storm Surge.
Well, it really has. I mean, it's connecting the team to their fan base and the fan base to their team, and nothing better than the Storm Surge to get them on their feet. What a great salute.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. See ya.